Question 30. What is the solution set for negative 4x plus 10 is greater than or equal to 5x plus 55? Okay, so I'm going to show you two ways to do this. The first way is the easy way with the calculator. Okay, so there's three parts to an answer. The first part is the letter, the second part is the sign, and the third part is the number. So part one is the letter. So what letter is being used here? Well, it's the letter X, so I'm going to go ahead and put X. Okay, so that's part one. Next, I need the sign. So let's go ahead and use our calculator to figure out what the sign is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here. Okay, on. All right, and I'm going to go home. 1. No, I will need the graph, so I'm going to go to 2. Okay. Now, this is not y alone, so I'm going to go ahead and delete. I'm going to delete that equal sign, and I want the number 6. I want relation. And I'm going to go ahead and type it in. So negative 4x plus 10 is greater than or equal. So greater than or equal is going to be control equal, and you get greater than or equal to here. 5x plus 55, enter. Okay, so I get a line. Now you need to look, where is the color, okay? So I'm going to show you some arrows here. Where is the color? Is the color on the left or on the right? Well, it looks like the color is to the left, okay? So the color is on the left. I'm going to use this sign. This is the sign that I'm going to use. This is less than, okay? If it's on the left, that means the numbers are small, so you will use the less than. It's easy to just remember with the arrow. Now you're going to check here. Is there a line down? Yes, there is a line down, so I will put a line down here. The last part, the third part, is the number, the answer with the number. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my calculator again. I'm going to push Control Dock. I want the calculator, and I'm going to do the end solve, the numerical solve. So you're going to do menu 3, 1, and you're going to put this number in, negative 4x plus 10. Here you do not put greater than or equal to. You always put equals, okay? Only equals in the end solve. And then 5x plus 55. Then you need to put comma and the letter, which is x. Then you push enter, and I get negative 5. There's my answer. X is less than or equal to negative 5, so that would be H. Do you see how simple that is? Now let me just also remind you, in the graph over here, when you type the equation, when you put the equation, make sure that you always put x here in the graph, okay? So for the graph, all letters are x. So if you had M, for example, you put x. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it by hand, just so you remember how to do it. So negative 4x plus 10 is greater than or equal to 5x plus 55. You do the line. Okay, so here you have 2 letter x's. You're going to move the bad one. The bad one is the one on the right. So I'm going to move the one on the right. This is positive 5x. The opposite is negative 5x. And you're going to copy to the other side x with x. This is 0, so it cancels. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in the calculator. Negative 4 minus 5. Negative 9. Negative 9x, copy down plus 10. Copy greater than or equal to, copy 55. Now you want x alone, okay? Here, this is multiply, and here this is positive plus. What is first, multiply or plus? Well, plus is first. The opposite of plus is minus, so minus 10, minus 10. This cancels, copy down. Negative 9x is greater than or equal to 55 minus 10 is 45. Now here, this is multiply. The opposite is divide by -9. Divide -9. This cancels. You get x. 45 divided by -9, if you put in the calculator, this is -5. Now for the sign. Here, I did divide by a negative. When you divide by a negative, you need to change the sign, switch the sign. So no more greater than or equal to, it is now less than or equal to. And that is what I had in the calculator. Okay, I prefer just using the calculator because it's just a lot faster, it's easier, and you know you're not going to make a mistake. So I would just stick with that. But this is something that you should know